The Rancor's Brothel presents a Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Out of the abyss.
So, everybody going, or is half the party going and half the party staying?
No, half staying, half going, because then we get to play both parts of the adventure at half strength. And split the party. Duh.
Awesome. Who's
Best
going?
things to do ever. They're going under.
With Philo.
Ertlan.
No, you fucking twat.
I know it starts with a G. Jaren.
Starts with the J, but yes.
J. Okay.
It would be Jaren, duh.
I at least got the name right.
Depends. What's your peanut butter called, Jeff?
Ertlan, you ready? Good, because you're going.
What's your name?
And Philo are
Jeef?
going.
Philo, you ready? Good, because you're fucking going.
All right. You get to a point, and
I've been
Basidia...
rewatching that
Don't want Philo to know.
The news. Oh, no, I don't care about that.
You get to a point, and Basidia sends her troops off one way and says, you need to go this way. And she puts her hand on the two of you, and you feel something, a magical effect go over you.
Bong.
Like some sort of protection. You two are going to be affected by this when you get closer. You need to let it take you. Philo too. Philo will actually be able to help guide you. But
We can leave him behind, by the way. He does not have to come with us.
He can come with it. It's fine. Whatever.
it's up to you guys.
I feel like
If he dies,
the
we
person who has been like, this is such a classic like storytelling trope, like the character who's been betrayed and is part of the evil team and you think is bad the whole time, then suddenly redeems and is there at the pivotal moment. That's why you got to bring him.
Yeah, come on, Green Ranger. Give Jason David Frank his last run.
If he dies, we can eat him.
May he rip.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, you're gonna eat Jason David Frank?
No, the mushroom.
I would have. Continue on.
What? Can we come back to this?
Like Gurgle
In therapy?
3000? What
No,
are we talking
like-
about here?
Like Mad Cow.
Oh, okay. So
Like
it's
Jacob's
not a
Kirchhoff disease.
homoerotic thing. It's like a literal flesh-eating thing.
I'm kind of hungry.
Fair enough.
Always wanted to know. At least try it once.
Bones and all does look interesting.
Like
As
the
a film.
homoerotic thing, I think was
Don't
was
go
fine.
camping
Now
with
it's getting-
Schroeder. Check.
Not all the way Army Hammer. More like a respect thing.
No, liver and fava beans kind of thing.
No, more like the Zulu tribe kind of thing.
No Chianti there. Carry on, Jeff. I'm learning way more about Schroeder in the last 10 minutes than I ever expected to.
You guys continue on in the direction that Basidia sends you. And you travel for a time, and then slowly it's kind of like Dorothy and her friends walking through the poppies field, and these three eventually just drop.
Fucking Jefferson airplanes playing in the background.
Yeah.
One pill makes you.
Can we get
bigger.
Ian to do a cover of that?
Oh, I'll
That would be good.
Please?
Yes.
I'll sing it. I don't care.
We said Ian for a reason.
Hey, he's a way better musician. I could probably sing marginally close.
I prefer my vision to be more like the dying process in Gladiator. Like all of a sudden there's like just tribal
walking through
tones
the
as you're
field.
walking through the wheat fields.
Yeah.
Don't you want somebody to love?
Time it.
Don't you need somebody to love? All right, pass out.
Yeah, Kira and Trogdor watch as these guys just face plant in the fucking mushrooms.
Look over at Rumpadump. Is this normal?
Poof.
Rumpadump doesn't speak. He just thumbs up. It kills me that this is how this happened. Grady's going to be so pissed. Ertlan and Jaren and Philo all wake up, and you're floating.
What the fuck is this then?
You see
Ertlan
play with
suddenly starts talking slow again.
You look out and you see stars. You see an open field of stars before you. You see in the distance chunks of buildings that have broken off and are floating past, and you see all kinds of things, and none of it makes sense.
So we're literally having a DMT trip.
And you kind of turn to look around you, and you feel something tugging at your back.
Okay. I didn't think it was going to happen, but after you said I'd be... Oh, no, I'm glad. Go right ahead. Have fun.
You reach back, and you find like a silver cord coming out of your back.
Can I make some sort of check?
Oh, both of you could make...
I'm not sure how he reaches around his big shell to get there.
You're going to know.
Both of you could make Arcana checks to know what's going on.
23.
Nat 20. I'll take another card.
Keep that dice.
It's been hot so far.
You both know this is the Astral Plane. You are astrally projecting from your bodies. That silver cord is your lifeline.
Okay.
If that's cut, you're lost.
Stuck here forever.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to me. I'm just having a good time. It's definitely not my favorite cover from 2nd edition or anything.
Philo says we need to go that way. And
See, he's helpful.
Are the astral plane and ethereal plane connected?
two different things.
Okay, I know they're two different things, but are they? Is there any kind of overlap?
No. The ethereal plane is kind of like well, actually, no. They're both kind of overlays of the material plane.
Just different overlays.
I'm not sure how to explain the astral plane. The ethereal plane is like anything that's intangible. The astral plane is much more its own separate place.
Just because that's another feature of the robes, I can see into the ethereal plane.
Oh, no. You wouldn't be able to see this.
Okay. Just...
Read this part about how you die.
It's a space crab.
It's literally the thing on the front of the book.
Crab.
Yeah.
Talk like people.
Excuse me. Yeah, Philo says we need to go that way. And he just starts floating in that direction.
I follow.
I like the fact that the wizard is doing the breaststroke and just barely creeping along like he's actually swimming, and Ertlan just wills himself forward.
It's peaceful. Enjoy it.
Before long, the wizard's completely
wisdom.
left behind.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Will.
You
Google that 2nd edition book.
You move through a bunch of debris and things floating in front of you, and you come to, kind of a massive skull, covered in fungus, all kinds of fungus.
It looks like you're back.
So with everything that's going on, would my understanding be that Araumycos' intelligence, its mind, is actually in an entirely different plane, and that is why we're here?
You could kind of reason that. The fungus that you were walking through, all these different bits of fungus all over the place.
Right.
That's Araumycos.
Right.
That's all Araumycos.
Right.
When I said mycelial network before, that's really a thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what this is. This is like the nexus of that network. I mean,
Would I think it odd that it's on the astral plane as opposed to a different plane? Like, this is just like, oh, this makes so much more sense now. Or is it like, oh shit, this is totally not what I thought it would be? Like, what's the knowledge on Araumycos?
Jeff doesn't know.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a Jeff didn't know, or if it was like a I didn't know, or
before this I had heard of Araumycos. I've never done like a deep dive into Araumycos.
Gotcha.
I kind of glanced at the wiki for it. There's not a whole lot. It's just this is a part of the Forgotten Realms, and
So from my knowledge, obviously we talked about the Modrons and the
Your mic's about to
you're pulling on your mic. And they're from weren't they from a plane of law? Mm-hmm. So what, if any, knowledge would I have between what the Astral Plane's thoughts are on the Abyss?
they don't.
Okay.
It's not tied to an alignment.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like the Shadow Plane and Fairy and the Astral Plane and the Ethereal Plane are all mirrors of our plane. At least that's how I think it's laid out. If I'm speaking wrong, correct
Kind of like
me.
kaleidoscopy mirrors.
There are some planes that intersect ours, and there are some planes that are in opposition to each other. There are some planes that are adjacent to each other. The ethereal, the astral, plane of shadow, and maybe one other. I was actually getting out my manual of the planes. They intersect with each other. So, the plane of fire is full of Ifriti and fire demons and shit, and you're right, they have certain thoughts. But I believe that the ethereal plane is just like a transient. I was actually going to look up my map and see what I could see.
But we're on the astral plane, which is entirely different than the ethereal plane.
Correct.
I don't have knowledge, so I'm
just
trying
like
to
it's
learn.
completely separate from the shadow plane.
Right.
But it's a very similar type of plane when compared to the material plane.
Gotcha.
I've always loved this graph because I think it's useful in showing it.
When you guys heard about the maze engine and it was described as an orrery, that is actually the type of thing that you would think of.
Gotcha.
This is a mechanical representation of how the planes lay out.
So if you see the one in the middle,
That's us.
That's the material plane, and then the plane of shadow and the ethereal plane are the two that still occupy the center.
Yeah.
Because they overlap.
Okay.
That's why Shadow Walk works. What Shadow Walk is you temporarily step
It's Nightcrawler.
Yeah, you step a few degrees out of our plane and walk through the plane of shadow for a short space and then come back in. That's how you can travel such large distances in it. Then some of these are, like the astral plane, are more farther out and more far flung. And some of these do have this is where gods live, and they have certain characteristics and so on and so forth.
Like the Abyss.
Right. The astral plane is more of a transportation in between space than it is hey, I'm in the demon web pits and it's this way and everything's evil and there's full of demons and shit.
It's a plane that's directly tied to the material plane, where the Abyss is a plane in and of itself. It's completely separate.
Correct.
Same with the elemental plane of fire or the primordial plane of law or whatever.
Gotcha.
If you look at that page and the page before it, they are actually some really interesting drawings. I remember buy that book in sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
But it shows you how they spider web out from each other. So the astral plane is an in between. It's a corridor. It's a transitory.
Gotcha.
place.
So from the material plane, you have to almost basically go to the astral plane before you can go to the inner or outer planes.
You don't have to, but you could.
It's in the way.
Gotcha.
Or on the way.
Yeah, on the way is a much better description. You can totally jump it if you know how to get there.
Right. Going to say the plane of fire or the plane of law or the demon web pits or the abyss or what that can be challenging. The astral plane is a way you can transit a lot of the planes of existence in one spot.
Mm-hmm. And typically, I know in 3.5 or third edition or whatever, I don't know if it's actually the same way in 5th, but when you summon creatures, they come from either the astral plane or something like that.
Got ya.
And we access some of this shit in at the end of Nephthelion, which is why I wanted to throw the fucking bag of holding inside the portal to the astral plane, because it should theoretically set off a massive fucking explosion because you're taking a negative space and putting it in a negative zone.
We did that actually in the last encounter.
I say that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, because I figured it would just fucking destroy everything.
We broke her out and threw her into or we chopped her up. That's what it was.
Oh, I caught it and didn't kill it. Damn it. All right, cool. So we're literally spacewalking.
Yeah. Okay. I need to read this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And just glance at it so I know I'm doing the right things.
Here.
Yeah, figure out how you're going to kill us.
This
That's
also
fine.
helps, where it talks about coterminous, coexistent, and separate planes. Because again, it literally is like physics and geometry, which is why I think the manual of the planes is so fucking cool. So like, some of the planes are totally separate, but the astral plane is coterminous, so it intersects. So you've gone into a place where the astral plane is strongly connected to where you're at right now. Whereas like the ethereal plane, the plane of shadow, basically overlap.
They're coexistent planes.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And this is one of the reasons why when you banish something, you poof it back. It has come into this plane or in the plane that you're on where it does not belong. You poof it to the place where it's supposed to go. It now can't come back.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Because it's not coexistent.
Correct.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
That's why if you poof something away that's from that plane, it belongs there. It will be pulled back. But if you poof it and it belongs to the plane of fire, it just goes back to
It's
the
like
plane.
casting gravity within the planes. Banishment,
Gravity
essentially.
has several sections in this about how gravity works and interacting planes and stuff. This book is fucking dope as shit.
What I mean is like banishment is essentially casting gravity back to the original plane because it's sucking it back into where it can't come.
Right. Well, because a lot of those probably are there by magical means. So by magical means, you're putting it back. They
Gotcha.
don't belong there from a metaphysical standpoint.
Got you.
This is what I love about this. There are all kinds of like prestige classes and shit specifically for characters who. Oh my god, look at that lady! Holy shit, fucking planar champion. I always wanted to play a plane shifter too. But yeah, in second ed, third ed, fourth ed, they had whole classes based around this. So if you wanted to do a game,
Is Modron a playable race?
No.
if you wanted to do like a whole campaign where you traveled the astral plane and did shit like this, yeah, they have all kinds of spells and stuff.
But based on what I know about the creature you were excited about is I have to pay attention to it snipping my cord.
Yep. The Gith are from here too.
Okay.
There are space pirate ships and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the Spelljammer stuff takes place in the astral plane.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm as ready as I'm going to be for it. So.
She has all that work on it.
I'm not in any rush with it. I just
Well, no, I didn't know.
If I do miss out on a chance to stab an astral dreadnought, I'm going to be
for him.
No.
I don't know.
No, for the most part, this is going to be way more cinematic than it is.
All of a sudden, you hear snip. You hear clack, clack, and you're floating and turn around. You see a giant crab. You're lost in the astral plane.
It shouldn't take long to fix yours. I just don't know how long it takes to make.
Lost is not an option.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys come through this debris field, and you see this skull ahead of you. Mm-hmm. You get closer, and you get closer, and you realize that this skull is the size of a mountain. As you approach, there is kind of a swirl of dark matter that comes around the skull, and you see a distinctly female form appear before you. Very much made of fungus. That doesn't seem to notice you as you're approaching. It's very focused on what's going on with the skull. You can see it waving its arms, and
So I would assume that it's actually Zuggtmoy.
that's what it looks like. Yes. And as you approach, you get closer.
Okay.
She turns, and she sees you coming, and she screams at you, and she starts hurling energy past you and everything like that. Doesn't seem like any of it affects you. Philo, though, she's able to grab right onto him, and he just comes flying at her, and she catches him, and the cord is ripped, and he goes flying. And as she turns back to you, it's like she catches something out of the corner of her eye, and it's like she turns and looks to the
her
side.
shoulder.
Yeah, over her shoulder. And she's talking and she's yelling, and then the whole image of her just shatters and kind of flies apart, and you see parts of it fly back into the skull.
Okay.
Kira and Trogdor, you hear the battle. You hear the battle in the distance. Your friends are laying on the ground. Philo really just quit moving. You can hear the commotion of some kind of battle going on. You don't know what is actually going on, but eventually, around the time that Philo goes still, you hear a scream unlike anything you've ever heard before, and the whole tone of the battle changes. You don't know what's going on, but some kind of shit's going down.
I looked down at Rumpadump. Thoughts? Any message from the front?
No, Rumpadump shrugs.
I know what I should do, but I don't want to do it. What are your thoughts, Trogdor?
I mean,
Can you cast sending from one plane to the other?
There are rules on that.
I don't believe so. You have to be on the same plane.
You have to look and see what the rules are, yeah.
Okay.
I think you can with a
it
percent failure.
specifies. Oh, yeah. That
I
may
think
be
you
it.
can with a percent failure.
Yeah, you may want to check.
Yeah, that's true. That is, yeah. This change in sound, does it seem like, I mean, this is metaing the questions, but does it seem like the action may be coming louder?
Make a perception check. We'll see what you can figure out. That's decent.
Yeah. 20.
20? It doesn't sound like it's moving closer to you. Like you can still hear the foot soldiers in the background of it. The clash of the armies is still there, but you now hear
5%.
you now hear something a
5% chance of
lot
failure or success?
bigger than the battle itself
Chance it doesn't
happening.
failure.
You heard a distinctly female scream that was louder than everything else.
Yeah.
I feel like I should, even though I know what's going on, I feel like I should do a first aid check.
Sure. Roll medicine. I think it's medicine on there.
I would cast sending when she shatters.
Okay.
To Kira.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Well, don't tell me your message. See if it fails first.
Oh, yeah. It's 5% chance of failure.
Yep.
Which means,
95.
what do I roll?
I mean, you
You have to roll 95 or above.
No, you could roll a D20 and just not roll a nat 1.
No, you have to roll 95 or above or it fails.
There's 5% chance of failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I roll a 20?
you roll
Like,
a 20 and just don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Same.
That's fine.
Same principle.
It's a 9.
Okay.
Now you can pass your message.
Yeah. And just say, hey, bro, Zuggtmoy killed Philo. Or Zuggtmoy was here, killed Philo, shattered and screamed, looked like part of her went back into Araumycos. Plan working? Question mark?
Medicine roll of 9.
I'm sure he's fine.
Hey, bro. Things okay here? Philo sleeping? Question mark.
I told you she killed him.
Big scream here. Totally didn't lose his soul. Plan working to a T.
Your medicine check would be high enough to know that the body is still alive.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, so your soul's lost. Gotcha.
Just sew it back together.
Like Peter Pan with his shadow.
So, Doctor Strange. Got it.
So what's everybody doing?
I mean, we're guarding these assholes.
Apparently just hanging out.
So what do you want to do?
Well, we're trying to talk to Araumycos to convince him not to, or him, because she's whatever. Talk to it and make it so it doesn't.
They?
Yeah, talk to them so that they don't marry Zuggtmoy or fall under Zuggtmoy's spell.
Divorce rates are real high, mate.
So you're just talking to the skull, or you're going into the skull?
Yeah,
or...
we're going. I'm
What are you doing?
I'm going into the skull.
I'll just follow the turtle.
He's fucking talking to V'ger, man. Just like Spock.
As soon as you enter it, you feel a presence kind of awaken. And you have a much more direct connection to Araumycos. It's not like the other Myconids where they're talking to you. Mm-hmm. You're getting impressions, and you're kind of getting its understanding of what's going on. And
What am I getting?
Inside the skull, you see the masses of fungus growing, and from where you're at, it kind of looks like a brain.
Okay.
And you can see one section of it is black and oily. And you get the impression that she is performing the ritual. This is happening. And if we want to stop it, you have to cut that part of me out.
That is
exactly what you're getting.
Will it hurt you if I cut this out?
Oh.
Sure shit gonna hurt if you don't.
Like physically cut it out? Is that what we're getting at? We're physically cutting this piece away?
I don't know. I would ask. Does it need to be magically removed, or I would assume that physically removing it might be harmful to you.
You might walk a little funny afterwards.
Yeah, I might drool a little too. But this is what it is.
He's a fungus. It'll grow back.
It's become simple, Jack.
You make me happy.
If I asked
my favorite line.
If I asked how to cut it out, would I get an impression?
It has to be destroyed. That part of me has to be destroyed.
The ring must be destroyed.
Okay. It would give
brain surgery. I got it right here.
It would give you the impression of
level 4. You
know. God, what's it called? When they have a forest fire and they burn a section,
you backburn it.
Backburn it to keep it from spreading.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly the impression that you're getting.
Okay.
You make a fire line and you backburn it.
Create bonfire. If we're talking about literally burning it,
just moonbeam. A circle around it. I mean, like it's literally like radiant damage. Like,
are you guys gonna? What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do what it tells me what needs to happen.
Moonbeam's pretty sweet because you can move it. You can literally.
That's literally why I'm
laser surgery.
You remember when I said I swapped out one spell? I swapped it moonbeam.
Yeah, I don't have a precision thing like that. Mine are all like radius.
If it's back burning, it's literally a 20-foot.
Mechanically, it's a section of its brain that has X number of hit points. You guys have to get through it. There's no point in actually doing the combat because it's not like It's not like you're on a timer at this point.
It's not going to fight back, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing here to fight back.
We take a 20.
I think we should have fungal antibodies to try and absorb them because that would be fucking rad.
No, because at this point, Araumycos is like, no, this has to be done.
But his body is an autonomic response.
But his body's not here. We're on the astral plane. It's his soul.
Well, burninated already.
We do this thing.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys are working on that.
Yep.
What are Kira and Trogdor doing?
Protecting the 3 people who are doing what they need to do.
Just standing over them.
Well, yeah. What else are we supposed to do?
I mean, do you want to fight demons or do you want to just?
I mean, I really do, but that's not my job.
Okay.
I'm being a good soldier, following orders.
No, I mean, I can throw random encounter in here for the two of you to fight.
If you would like to hear me say I rage and give advantage to get advantage, we can do that.
And great weapon master.
Or
would you like movement?
Or we can get past this and we can go to what's next.
That's fine. You decide. Hey, rage. Roll to 5. Rage. Roll to 3. Rage.
Okay.
14.
Eventually, you are able to burn out the infected area. There is a massive scarred section of this that you don't know if it's going to heal. You don't know what's going to happen with it. But once that happens, there's a tug on your back, and you guys are drawn back out, and you wake up.
Awesome.
Did we do it?
What's happening when that section gets removed? Do we notice anything in the change of what we're...
No, you still hear the scream. There's way more combat than just the Myconids fighting. But you haven't gone to investigate yet.
Are you awake? Are you alive?
Yeah, I mean,
I run to combat. Rage!
You guys head towards combat, and you arrive just in time to see the remnants of Zuggtmoy as she is absorbed into this massive black and green ooze.
Jublex ate Zuggtmoy.
Yeah.
Fun. Is that good or bad?
Don't know yet.
I'm
Like, is it
middling.
Highlander, whether he takes her power and gets stronger?
Well, I don't think he can kill a demon lord. I don't think that's a thing.
Is she gonna, like,
Not here,
manipulate him from within?
She just gets zapped back.
Yeah, I think
That would be your assumption. Yes.
overall I would call this a win.
Okay.
It's one less demon lord on the prematerial plane, right?
I mean, there is a second one
As much
standing
as
right here.
we are aware of.
We need Icker. Anybody want to run up and grab some?
Oh, he's not wrong.
So at this point, you guys have the option. Are you going to charge in and try and take out Jublex, or are you going to try and get away?
Does Jublex look injured?
As much as a news does.
On a scale of not to bloodied.
What are the other combatants doing once they see this happen?
There are hundreds of Myconids that just stop what they're doing.
What is Jublex? Is he like advancing?
Oh, Jublex starts rolling over any of them that he can.
Okay.
Does it seem like when you say hundreds of Myconids, do we have like Myconids in combat with each other that have
Yes.
stopped? Like all of a sudden, Zuggtmoy's connection is just severed from all Myconids?
That's it. Yes.
Okay.
So they just kind of look at each other like, why am I here?
Yeah, they stop and they stop attacking the ones that they were attacking.
So should we just tell them to run away from the big thing?
I mean, I was going to make an Aragorn speech and charge towards the gates because I think that'd be fucking cool.
It is not
For
that
Frodo.
day.
We can fight a giant ooze, sure.
For Frodo! As we
I mean, yeah, I mean,
I mean, how bad can that be?
I don't know. We'll find out. We got to fight like there's like what? 5 more of these we have to fight?
I don't know.
Like I
I
feel
lost
like
count.
the one that is basically a moving bowl of jello is probably the easiest one to fight.
As long as you don't get sucked into the moving bowl of jello.
Right.
I mean, bigger than one that's got like arms and legs and multiple heads? Probably. Right now, it's squashing some mushrooms like a petulant child. I mean, the other one I saw rip apart a city.
Sure, let's try to
you going after it?
smash some jello.
Do this combat tonight?
This is one of the demon lords that I do not have a miniature for.
We can freeze jello, right?
How big is it?
Can't we just make it a big ice cube?
I believe it's huge.
It's a huge bitch.
Which is that what we decided that was?
No, that's gargantuan.
Oh, okay. So it's like more like your water bottle. It's a little smaller.
Watch out for the Oliphants!
Good luck getting close to it.
It is huge.
That's what she said.
So it's only one size bigger than large.
Correct.
Okay.
This is as big as it gets.
Gotcha.
That's 4.
So it's literally smaller than the thing that we fought.
Yeah. He's not huge. It is a demon lord.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably going to have damage resistances and immunities and try and suck you up and, melt your body.
Okay.
I don't know how
Size
effective it'll be.
difference.
It doesn't give a size specificity.
Yes, it does. Pretty sure it does. You can only hold things up to large.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It says it has no effect on
I think I do have a
nothing
huge amount, maybe.
unless I'm just fucking blind.
No, we don't.
This is different.
Fuck it. It don't matter. Which side you guys coming from? Which... I don't care.
Valiantly charging down the hill, igniting my
I'll check the
glaive.
I don't think it makes a difference.
Do we see what's her name anywhere?
Doesn't say any different here.
Yeah.
Ow.
Maybe I'm thinking of another spell.
Basidia?
Yeah, Basidia.
Basidia.
In the middle of the battlefield, maybe. I don't know.
I just, I start screaming on them. Turn! Stab the ooze! For Neverlight Grove!
Give him a big hug.
Oh no, you watch a bunch of the Myconids try and take swipes at this thing, and nothing they have does anything.
That's fine. But you know what? It's just like Cthulhu kills 1d4 investigators per round, Jeff. I'm making the odds more in my favor that I'm not one of the 1d4.
All right.
Let's go fight an ooze.
I have a question. If I cast a spell that requires concentration, am I able to cast other leveled spells?
As long as they don't
require concentration.
Okay. Cool.
You can only concentrate on un spell at un time.
I mean, you can cast another concentration spell. You will
but
lose
you lose
the
concentration of the first one.
Yay,
I
spiritual
haven't
weapon.
even gotten to the dice.
Let's go fight an ooze. Lucas, don't forget you have 2 cards.
I just looked at them. They're similar, just a different D level.
Like big PP or small PP?
Medium to large.
Okay. Ooh, big, McLarge, huge.
Okay.
I have to take care of both kids in the morning. I really should not be drinking excessively. But I want enough to flavor the Coke a little bit.
Let's roll for initiative. Troy.
7.
Huh?
17.
17. Lucas.
25.
Schroeder.
6.
7.
I guess I'll do that thing first.
Try it. See what happens. How often do you get to fight a demon lord?
In this game,
More
more often than most.
Roughly 6 times, I guess, in this one. We didn't necessarily fight one of the 2 here, so.
But I mean, Philo did take one for the team, so
True.
Pour one out for that little
I don't think he had a
toadstool motherfucker.
choice.
If you hadn't brought him.
Fair point. He was fodder.
You motherfuckers, I said let's not bring him.
If you hadn't brought him, then you would have been attacked.
Yeah, he's got a point.
No, she couldn't get the reason she grabbed him is because of her connection to him.
Yep. Okay. Lucas.
So you killed him, Cody. You killed
The
him.
coaster is Jublex.
I mean, to be fair, he was living on borrowed time. I was gonna slice his throat anyway.
Wisdom saving throw. Pretty please.
How wise is a ooze?
20.
Oh! That sucks.
You passed.
Cool. Move bonus.
I got bonuses and stuff. I'm gonna assume that you are running up on them. Are you guys both? Well, you're a spellcaster too. Are you the only one that's probably gonna run up on it then? Iron Giant, maybe. Hang on. I got to make sure I mark off that spell slot. No, I'm all right. I'll stay where I'm at for now. Let's just move on. What happened to my pencil?
That's always encouraging. The wizard goes, "Ah!" and nothing happens.
I go, fuck.
I like the idea that you just go, sit, stay, Badus.
I got nothing, guys.
Is it just Katamari Damacy's
Lucas.
all over us?
Yeah.
Make a dex save.
A dex save.
Correct.
I'm sure you're good at that.
Real dexy.
He's going to the cards already. Second roll.
Yep. We'll use my D8 to add to that. Well, it's better. It's a 15.
A D20 plus a D8 plus your save is a 15.
Yep. Sure
Jesus.
is.
That's a fail.
Cool.
A gout of acid comes flying your way.
From that far away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah, 60 feet.
Count it
I
out.
might have a reaction for this.
The map's 120, so.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for letting me know that.
It's only 8 points of damage.
Actually, if you want to be an asshole, where he's sitting right now, he's at 65.5 feet away.
Then
Sorry, how much was it?
8 points of damage.
Then I
Acid
need to
damage.
take a step
That's
up.
not too bad.
Jeff pulls him up to the line.
4, 5, 6.
Holy shit, that ooze moves fast.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a thing with Usos. I thought they were always slow. He is also a little larger than he's supposed to be on the map, right?
Correct. Let's roll off. We have 4 characters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2. Troy. Make a dex save.
Jublex just nukes us.
Could be.
14.
That's a fail.
You're not getting hasted first turn, sir.
$59. 68 points of damage.
Ooh, snap.
What kind of damage?
I'm looking.
Acid.
Absorb elements.
Okay, good use of it.
Yep.
And that recharges.
How much does that negate?
That recharges on a 5 and 6. That's resistance, so that cuts it in half.
Yeah. So 30.
Nice. I thought it was just I thought it was like a die reduction.
That's all he can do. Goes to Troy.
Well.
Where's my little, 30 feet?
Trogdor?
He is the only thing on the field, though.
Yeah.
I forgot to pull that sheet up.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Burninate.
I cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
I've got that spell.
Yep.
What's that do?
It summons
You
a
call forth a
draconic
Draconic
spirit.
Spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space you see within range. The corporeal form uses the blah, blah, blah. When you cast a spell, choose a family of dragon. This will be a metallic. The creature resembles a dragon of the chosen family, blah, blah, blah. The creature is an ally to you and your companions. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
What level spell is that?
Fief.
5th?
Yep.
Yeah, still goes off. And you see a character pop in from invisible.
I was able to see him.
You would have been, yes.
So how many others does he see, Jeff?
You were distracted by Jublex.
No, I wasn't.
How many
I
others?
see in all directions.
How many others does he see?
You didn't
Jeff?
recognize him, but now Kira does.
Who's this asshole?
This is an Asmar whose wings are oddly black and oily now.
Wasn't me.
I'm trying to see.
All he has is throw Eldritch
Large.
Blast. You're fine.
Say, how big is your dragon?
My dragon, which has multi-attack.
Prepped that spell, but I do have it. Yeah.
Okay. Does spell attack, whatever. 18 on the die. Is it with some minimum bonuses? Will it hit?
Oh, hit Jublex?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yes, it will. Highest AC I've ever seen on a news.
Usually they're more traps than they are, combatants.
Yep.
Seriously.
Do try and get some Ichor, though. If we can get some Ichor and run away if we have to.
I don't know how we would do that.
9 points of damage.
What would we use to contain it?
Pour out a potion.
Okay. I mean,
Real quick. Are you wearing armor?
I am not.
You are not. Okay.
You fucking prick.
Go ahead.
It's items too, isn't it?
Metal objects being carried or armor.
this is the acid thing.
Anything that fits that description
Metal objects.
that you're carrying?
Non-magical.
No.
I didn't think acid affected magical stuff.
It is if it's magical acid.
I don't. Is acid magical?
When it's
The
coming
kind
from
that comes from a
lord,
demon lord, yeah.
maybe.
No. I think you're making shit up. This is disintegrate all over again.
I do feel this is a bit of a disintegrate.
I have a +1 dagger and javelins.
Yeah, but nothing that you're carrying. Nothing that you have out.
Oh, in my hands? No.
Okay, cool.
I could see it if it's just on that attack that recharges. I could see that being possibly affecting magical.
Yeah, it does specify any. Not just non-magical.
It's kind of shitty.
Don't fuck with demon lords.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Who wrote this game?
I don't remember.
It's their fault we're fucking with demon lords. I didn't go looking for this fight.
For another 8.
You killed it. It's melting. Somebody does need to go over there and fuck that dude up. I don't know who it is, but somebody needs to go fuck it up. Do you want to volunteer?
So is this a creature that can be attacked? And
Yes.
Okay, he needs to make a Constitution save.
From attacking?
No.
No.
Nat 20.
What's the total?
What the fuck?
That's unpleasant. You are fighting like an elemental.
Actually, I don't think that matters. I always thought a nat 20.
It does matter if the attack.
If the save is 22 and there's not a bonus of +2, then the nat 20 doesn't matter.
Yep.
Does he still get a card?
Yeah.
It's oh, I guess it is.
I would give him that.
23, I guess.
Can you
Yep,
use the
that'll
card?
save. That will save.
Oh, instantly kill a noose.
Oh, boom. It's weird how they throw those in there. Thanks, Nord Games.
It says win a fight against a demon lord. Weird.
It's real specific.
2 spaces next to turtle.
Here?
Yeah.
5th level.
I mean, yeah, it ain't gonna be a bad thing. It'd be nice if you could get.
First? Oh, no, I can't do that one. Damn. I forgot about the cantrip thing.
It's my wife's favorite spell, actually.
This one?
Moonbeam. Yep.
That's it. Sorry.
It's probably what I'm doing. Because I can hit them both. Does that hit friendly targets?
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Layer action.
Nope.
Okay. Just checking.
4. Troy.
Motherfucker.
This little asshole starts unloading Eldritch Blasts at you.
Just wait till he casts fly. He'll kill himself.
No.
Did you just roll 3 die?
Yeah. 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh.
I was
Okay.
gesturing to the wizard.
And he'll hit with 2 of them. I'm assuming
Counterspell.
Yes.
Counterspell.
It's not
22
one,
hits.
Counterspell.
It's 3 separate spell attacks, right?
Yes.
So I would only counter one of them, maybe, if I'm lucky. And I don't know
Are you
which
going
one
to
was
counter it?
first. So,
No, you would counter all 3. Are you going to counter?
Counterspell.
Oh, I thought it would. It's not
Just
3
fucking
separate.
cast
It is
counterspell.
one casting.
Correct.
Oh, that I was not aware of. If that was the case, then yeah, I would try to.
Yeah, burn it on a cantrip. Go for it.
Can do a lot of damage to my friend here, who
Okay.
might be a little squishy. I actually don't know how many hit points you have.
I'm down a third.
Yeah.
Well, do I have to roll for that against you, or does that?
No,
work?
it's a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
You just prove it out of non-existence.
So
and it
nothing
burns a
happens.
Second level spell.
Burn that 3rd level spell.
Okay. I got slots.
Oh, now the fucker's flying.
Yep.
Count how many rounds.
Just don't tell him how many rounds it's been.
It's 10, right?
Yeah. Put a D10 out there.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest here, boys. I don't know if I can last 10 rounds face checking Jublex, but we'll see.
Grady, you're
I
up.
have my severe doubts. Rage.
That's your bonus.
This might just be the end of the game.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
won't have to be
yeah.
angry about running it anymore.
Can I step up on it, give it a 5-foot? Because I've got 10-foot reach. I would like to give it a 5-foot.
Okay.
This will tell me a lot.
Con save.
Just to get close to it.
Yep.
It's not an attack.
How high up is he?
Not an attack.
I don't know how high up he is.
Do I get advantage on that? I know I get advantage.
Not yet. You don't have to make it yet.
I was say, I assume it's an area that I'm standing in, right?
It is.
Okay.
It's an ability called Foul.
Well.
It's only when you start your round there.
I cast Potpourri.
Is each one of those 5 feet?
Excuse me?
Is each one of those stacks 5 feet?
No, he's just in the air.
He's hovering.
Okay.
Sorry, you threw me off there for a second. My bad.
Throw that between them.
Oh, I am. That's. What
I
my
will
plan is.
reckless attack.
No, I'm last.
2 attacks. I can't Great Weapon Master because I've already used my bonus action.
I need to grab.
Oh, son of a bitch, that would have countered your spell. I forgot. It's automatically a 5th level spell.
Huh?
His counter spells are automatically 5th level spells.
Oh, shucks.
Yep.
Because I can't Great Weapon Master, correct?
Why
Because
not?
I've already used a bonus action. The Great Weapon
That's
Master.
not. No, you can do that anytime you attack.
You just declare it, right?
Yep. You
I
just say
declare bankruptcy.
I'm taking a -5 on this attack.
It's weird the way that's written. Okay. Reckless attack. Great Weapon Master taking -5. Attack number 1. It's a 25 minus 5, 20.
That'll hit.
So plus 10 damage, right?
Correct.
So 1d10 plus 6 plus the 2, so it's 1d10 plus 18. Shit, I'm gonna get a d10 out. Okay. 8 and 8, 16. 26 damage, Jeff? That would be magical, obviously?
It would be radiant.
Correct. I don't know if that matters. I assume.
Oh, I totally read that spell wrong.
I'm gonna take my extra attack, Jeff.
Thought it was a 40-foot radius, not a 5-foot radius. It's 40 feet high.
15's probably not gonna hit, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Or is that your highest damage?
I will action surge.
No, I was trying to.
Yeah, I
do
figured.
both.
Does Great Weapon Master still apply?
You can decide for every attack roll.
Okay, I can. Okay, I can't remember that because I thought I had to decide on the first attack roll.
No, it's reckless that lasts the entire round.
Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna do 2 more with the Great Weapon Master. 11, 21, 16 hit.
Miss.
It's kind of with fuck. I won't Great Weapon Master on the last one because I need to get some damage in.
Okay.
Of course, I roll really, really well. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
21 probably would have hit too. God damn it.
Yes, it would have.
That's still good damage, though. It's another 17 damage.
All right.
I'm out of actions.
Schroeder, you're up.
Go ahead and move the Shield Guardian up towards Jublex. He'll be attacking.
Just a 5-foot reach, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any good spells in him?
No. I didn't think that he wasn't magical. Fuck it. 5th level Moonbeam on Jublex.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a con save.
Okay.
What's your DC?
16. Or no. What is it now? 17. No, I think it's 16.
What'd you roll?
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
What's it?
What's it do when you fail? Or what's it do when you succeed, and what's it do when you fail?
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, when a creature enters the spell area for the first time, or first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. Takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So he didn't need to make that save yet because it's not the top of his turn.
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
Yeah. You've cast it.
So it's just an
on
automatic hit for now?
Well, it depends on what Jeff wants to do if he wants
If
to count
he's
that
still
roll.
standing there, yes.
Yeah.
Right now,
So
basically.
where is it?
Oh,
It's
right at the front of it.
So the token's there.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure you don't want to put it at the back?
Yeah, because it's only 5-foot radius.
Oh, it's only 5?
Yeah. It's 40 feet tall. It's only a 5-foot radius. And then I'll cast Chill Touch on the flyer
Okay.
for my... Oh, wait, no, it won't. Never mind. Damn it. It's an action, not a bonus action.
Correct.
At least I caught myself.
Yep.
Motherfucker. Great Weapon Master pisses me. I mean, I like it, but I can't cook it enough times against the shit we're fighting.
Yep.
And I'll move this direction,
How far?
out and around him, and in front. There.
Okay.
And I guess the Shield Guardian will attack
Go for it.
Jublex. I don't know if it'll
Yeah.
actually be worthwhile or not.
Yes.
But
At this point, every hit point counts. If your Shield Guardian goes down...
Does the Shield Guardian's attacks count as magical?
it's bludgeoning.
Yes, I know. Does it say that its attacks count as magical?
No,
Okay.
as far as I can tell.
The Shield Guardian slams at it, and it does absolutely nothing.
The Shield Guardian is magically bound to an
No,
amulet.
it's not.
Okay.
I'm looking at the stats. It's not.
Okay.
It's regular bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it would have an ability called Magic Weapons, where it says its attacks count as magic.
Oh, okay. No, it doesn't. So then it just doesn't do anything.
Yep. It's non-magical bludgeoning damage, which he's immune to.
Okay. Then I'm
Anything else?
done.
He just slapping that jello ass.
Okay.
Lucas, do something cool.
How high up is he?
30 feet.
This feels like suicide a little bit.
A little bit.
You didn't think about that before we ran in?
No. You killing your own character.
Why am I doing that?
Never mind.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, for the
No,
audience.
that went over my head. Sorry.
For the audience at home,
That went
this,
over my head.
Most
this
things
is
do.
Nexus. That is
Yeah.
Nexus Malik, Lucas's old character, who is helping Jublex. He made a new deal.
It's not going to work.
I am screaming.
20-foot radius.
I am screaming. What was the guy? What was his name?
Glabagul.
Yeah, I'm screaming about how this is for Glabagul as I'm just like chunking bits of jello off Jublex.
Awesome.
And I'm also rallying people to the fight for Neverlight Grove.
Can you move me, I guess, 30 feet away from the thing, away from the giant thing? As long as I'm within 90 feet of him, I'm fine.
You're attacked by a death cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't there.
Just giving him a hug. I'm going to try this again. Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
I can't tell what that is.
17?
Yeah, I can't cast another spell as a reaction after I cast a spell, can I?
Yes, you can.
Can you?
As a reaction, yes.
Because it's a reaction, not the spell. The spell I want to cast now is a reaction to your successful save. Can I cast that since I just cast a spell?
Yes.
Okay.
It's bonus actions. If you cast a leveled spell as a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip with your action.
Vice versa.
Right. So I just cast a leveled spell.
Right, it's a reaction.
Reaction is not the same thing.
Make sure I read this properly. Silvery Barbs. It magically distracts the target to uncertainty. The target must re-roll the d20 and take the lower.
Still passes.
What was your total?
Doesn't matter. Still passes.
It does matter. What was
No,
your total?
it doesn't.
If he rolled higher on the second roll,
No.
It's a
didn't.
single digit.
Legendary resistances 3 times per day. Jublex passes a save.
Well, then say that instead of just
Yeah,
being
no
ridiculous.
shit. Like you could just fucking explain yourself for fuck's sake. I don't think it matters whether you pass or fail. I still get to do the second part. I get to choose a creature that I can see. That target gains advantage on the next attack roll. You are welcome, Kira. Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute. So you got to use that within your next
saving
minute.
throw might be useful here in about
So.
10 seconds. I say I can do the attack rolls on my own. It's the saving throws that might be important.
All right, so hang on. Let me cross off a first level. That.
To be fair, though, you have burned 2 of those legendary actions. Then theoretically,
No,
or
only
just
one.
the one. You didn't burn one on the first.
Nope.
No, he actually passed the throw on the first.
Okay.
I was unsure about the silvery barbs the first time, so I didn't use it.
You're out of shit.
I'm not sure
You
what
mean nuke the
Silvery
side guy
Barbs
or just
does.
throw everything at
That's literally what it does. It fucks with your mind, and you have to just make a
I mean,
reroll.
he's going to be a pain in the ass. So, I mean, it's just a question. If you can nuke him and he'll go down in one shot, perfect. If it's going to be damage over time, Jublex is going to be a motherfucker, I imagine. But right now, I got 2 other things beside me that are helping.
Well,
so
I guess that's me then.
I can also lumber my dude home, but he's not going to be very helpful.
Okay, it's the start of Jublex's turn.
Con save.
Probably failed.
I mean, is it under...
Yes.
Okay. So then it's 5d10, because I cast it at 5th level.
Bring it. What kind of damage is it?
Radiant.
Sharp pointy rocks at the bottom. Bring it on. Those are good numbers.
17 plus 12, so 29 points of damage.
Okay.
Is that radiant or is that something else?
It's radiant.
yeah, that's right.
I don't know if that matters or not. Just curious.
It's not a shape changer, right?
Nope.
No.
If it fails, it also instantly reverses
Technically,
vertical
it's
form.
constantly changing its shape.
Nope, it's just blob-shaped.
It's that, and then I can move the spell on my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm not moving it right now, so that's it.
All right, Jublex.
It's not my turn, right? It's not like
No,
I can
it's
do anything
Jublex's
else.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, first things first. See if we recharge.
No.
Nope.
Thank God. That's
3 attacks at Kira.
You bitch.
You bitch if I don't attack you.
I know. I don't know, bitch, if you do. That's how this game is played. Have you not played with me before?
Wow.
3 dice.
3 attacks.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a 12 on that one.
It's just 3 fails.
You're welcome, because I play fair, Jeff.
I remember. You didn't have to tell me. It just took me a second.
Which you never would have thought about if I hadn't have said, why are you rolling 3 dice?
It's a plus 14 to hit, so all of those are going to hit.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna hit the fuck out of me. I have to hope that your damage rolls are low. It's a god.
I understand that.
Each acid lash is 4d6 plus 7.
See what he's. What? I mean, it's the same thing though. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
First
He's
one
got his
is
special thing.
Can I get a pencil?
Yeah.
22 points of damage.
11.
And as soon as they touch it,
Bug and step on it.
that's not how that works.
20 points of damage.
10. That looks like a better roll.
26 points of damage.
13.
How much did you just take?
34 total out of a potential 68.
You under
And
100?
at the end of Jublex's turn,
Grady, you under 100 yet?
Yeah, okay. I don't have that many hit points, relatively speaking.
he's going to use his Corrupting Touch ability on Grady.
You threatened by me? You threatened by a powerful woman?
Is that a,
Fucking ooze bitch?
28 to hit.
Misses. You can't hit by multiples of 14.
That is...
Just all one source of damage?
Huh?
It's one source of... This whatever this is one source of damage, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing like some sort of acidy bullshit sprays of shit. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what you're doing yet.
It's a different attack. It's
Sure.
a different attack, but that's 16, 23 points of damage.
11.
And this one coats you in slime.
Gross.
Until the slime is cleaned off, you are poisoned.
he's a god, huh?
No, I'm just annoyed with Jeff. I would do the same thing if I were in Jeff's shoes. I sit here and soak up damage, so...
And any creature within 10 feet of Kira that is not an ooze is also poisoned.
Sorry, say that again.
Any creature that is within 10 feet of Kira is also poisoned.
Shield Guardian's immune to poison.
So, if someone
Jublex is immune to the Shield Guardian.
so if somebody walks into her area, they get poisoned immediately.
Yes.
Or, okay. Weird.
Until she takes an action to scrape the ooze off.
Changes my idea.
Poison the condition poisoned?
Correct.
Okay.
Disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, I think.
Such a whiny bitch.
Our title track, Elders, is provided by Sleep for the Weary off their debut album, Nocturnes. Learn more about the band at sleepfortheweary.com. Want to continue the conversation? Find us on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel or on Twitter at Rancors_Brothel. Need more actual play episodes? Find over 1,000 individual episodes at our website, rancorsbrothel.com. Thank you for listening. Much love, and keep circulating the tapes.
Tidal wave.